Here's another $10 meal we could feed our family with. Let's get into it. Andiamo. Plain grilled chicken, $3. Mexican style 4 cheeses, $2.50. Diced tomatoes and green chilies, $1. And a corn, 85 cents. Corn tostadas, $2.15 on sale. Let's bring it out. Here's the receipt. The total came to $9.80. Okay, we're home, so let's get cooking. First thing you're going to want to do is get your pan on the stove, medium heat. Take your can of corn and open it. We're assuming we have no seasonings. Pour about 3 to 4 tablespoons of that water from the corn. It has more flavor than you think. Once that corn water starts to simmer, go ahead and empty the contents of the corn, the whole can, into your pan. We're assuming that we don't have seasonings. If you're using seasonings, now's the time to add what you want. A little bit of salt and pepper at this point. The corn's been going for about a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the can of chilies and diced tomatoes. Make sure you strain that though. You don't want to put too much of that juice in there. It'll taste bitter. The chilies and the tomatoes will start to release liquid as they cook. That's it right there. Let it go, let it reduce. Let all that water evaporate. It took about 2 or 3 minutes, but that liquid evaporated to almost nothing. What we're doing is we're concentrating flavors by the reduction. It's very important. It really does bring out the flavor. If you're using seasonings and want to make this spicy, now's the time to add a little hot sauce or pepper flake. At this point, go ahead and add the chicken into the pan. Now that the chicken's in, we're going to mix it really well. The bag says the chicken is fully cooked. Never trust that, never trust time. The chicken is fully cooked at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, or I believe it's 75 degrees Celsius. Now, because we're creating our own flavor, take a handful of that Mexican cheese. There's different cheeses in there that have milk solids and fats, which will break down and make more flavor in your pan. Mix that up and let that cheese melt. Once that cheese melts nicely and everything is incorporated together, remember I told you guys in the last video, fat does different things at different temperatures. Let's kill the heat and set the pan to the side. Go ahead and lay your corn tostadas on a tray. Add a spoonful of the chicken mix you just made and cover them all with cheese. There's a bunch of ways you can melt this cheese. I'm putting it in the oven in my broiler for like 30 seconds. If you're going to use the broilers are relentless. Keep an eye on it. I took them out of the broiler after about 30 seconds just till the cheese melted. Let's plate. And here they are. They are really fun to make. Another cool idea is you could take one of those tostadas, crunch them up and lay them on top for a little more crunch and salt content. You could also take a little shredded cheese and throw it on top that's not melted for a different type of fat flavor. There are so much things you could do here. You can add rice, whatever. There's a lot left over, and I say you can get about 17 to 20 of them, depending on the portion size. I really hope this helps somebody. Until next time.